Welcome to my channel. In this video, we will learn the basic concept of compound interest and simple interest. It is going to be very easy and interesting. Let us understand the concept of simple interest by using an example. Suppose you have deposited rupees 100 in a bank. So, this must be the principal. Suppose the bank is giving 10% interest on this particular deposit. So, rate must be 10% and you have deposited this amount for 4 years. So time is equal to 4 years. So you have deposited rupees 100 in a bank and the bank is providing 10% interest and you have deposited that amount for 4 years. Then what will be the simple interest? Let us understand this concept by using a line. Okay. Suppose you have deposited rupees 100 in a bank and after 1 year the bank will give you 10% interest. That means 10% of 100. So 10 by 100 multiplied by 100, that is 10% of 100. So 100 will be cancelled. So what will be the amount? That is 10. So you are getting 10 rupees as the interest. Okay, after 1 year. Next year, the bank will give again 10% interest on the amount 100 rupees. So again 10% of 100, that means the bank will give you extra 10 rupees after second year. So after third year, the bank again will give you 10% interest, that means rupees 10 for the amount rupees 100. And after 4 year, again the bank will give you 10%, that means the amount 10. Actually, in this concept, the bank is providing you 10% interest after every year. So after first year, 10% of 100 means that is 10. And after second year, the bank also will give you 10%. So 10% of 100, but I have not calculated that particular thing because that has been already calculated. So that's why I have written 10 over here. Then after third year, means after 1 year, again the bank will give you 10% interest on 100 rupees. So again 10% of 100, that means 10 rupees. And after fourth year, again 10% of 100, that means 10 rupees will be given. So total interest the bank will give you, that is 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10, that means 40 rupees. So that is actually the simple interest, isn't it? And you have deposited the principal, that is 100 rupees. So how much amount you will get back from the bank? That is, the amount is equal to your principal, that means that is 100 plus SI. 100 plus SI, that means 40. So 140 you will get back from the bank after 4 years. So this is the basic concept of SI. Let us understand the concept of CI by using the same example of SI. So I have drawn a line same as the SI and you have deposited rupees 100. So I have written rupees 100. The bank is giving 10% interest. So after 1 year, 10% interest will be given. So 10% of 100, that means 10 rupees will be given as an interest. But this is compound interest, not simple interest. So what will happen? This 10 means the interest amount will be added to 100. So what will be the value? That is 110 rupees. Isn't it? 100 plus 10, that means 110. Now for the second year, the 10% interest will be given on the amount 110, not 100. In case of SI, the interest rate 10% will be applicable on the principal amount 100 every year, isn't it? Because 10% will be applicable on 100, that's why it has been calculated as 10. Next again 10% on 100, that has been calculated and that is 10. And then again 10% on 100 for the third year, so again it has been calculated and that is 10. Okay, but here in compound interest, what is happening? After 1 year, the interest amount will be added to the principal amount and the principal will become 110 for the second year. Are you getting? For the second year, the principal has been changed. In case of compound interest, that has become 110 rupees because 100 rupees is the principal and 10 rupees is the interest after 1 year. So 100 plus 10, that means 110 rupees will be the principal for the second year. So 10% of 110 instead of 100. Okay. Now we have to calculate it. So 0 will be cancelled, and this 0 will be cancelled. So what will be the amount, interest amount? That is 11 rupees. So let me write it down, 11 rupees. Now what will happen for the third year? Again, the 110 will be added to 11, because the interest has to be added to the principal, and for the second year our principal was 110, so here the value will be 121, means 110 plus 11, that means 121. So for the third year, 121 will be our principal, and 10% will be applicable on the principal 121. So again we have to calculate 10 by 100 multiplied by 121. So what will be the value? That is 12.1, isn't it? So let me write it down, 12.1. Now 12.1 has to be added to 121. So after third year, what will be our amount? That is 133.1. Means 121 has to be added to 12.1, that is the interest, and this is the principal for the third year. And for the fourth year, again the principal will be 133.1. So 10% will be applicable on 133.1. So 133.1. 0 will be cancelled. So 133.1, that means 13.31 will be our interest. So what will be the amount of the fourth year? That is 133.1 plus 13.31, that is the interest. So let us add it. So it is 146.41. So this is the total amount which you will get after completion of 4 years in case of compound interest. So if you want to calculate the compound interest, then you can add all this interest, or you can subtract the principal from this amount. Let us see whether it is working or not. So CI is equal to 146.41, that is the amount which you will get after 4 years, minus 100 means that is the principal. So what will be the value? That is 46.41, isn't it? That is the CI. And you can also calculate the CI by adding all this interest. So let us calculate this. CI is equal to 10 plus 11 plus 12.1 plus 13.31. If you add this, you will get 46.41 again. So you can calculate the CI by using this, and from here also you can calculate the CI. In case of SI, we have seen the SI is 40 rupees, isn't it? But here actually you are getting 46.41, that is 6.41 rupees more than the SI. See, actually we have understood the concept of SI and CI by using this example. But if I follow this process to calculate compound interest, then it will take huge time. So we have to learn some formulas to solve CI problems very easily.